This is really interesting because Acolyte has been, huh, man, that was a mess. It was a complete mess. That show was horrendous. And I don't know if any of you saw The Acolyte or watched it or what you thought of it. I thought it was a terrible mess of a show. It was rightfully canceled. It should have been canceled, rightfully so. It was badly written. It was badly acted. It was badly edited. The VFX were horrible. It was badly directed. There was so much wrong with this show. And sure, there were parts of it that you could see that there was an agenda that was pushed. But Amandla Stenberg, who was the lead actress in the show, doesn't think that's the case. She goes on social media and says, of course, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that this show got canceled because of the alt-right bigoted racist fans. And that is basically what she did for about 10 minutes. Goes on a rant about how the entire show wasn't basically perfect. And it was just the alt-right bigoted racist fans that caused this show to get canceled. She even went so far to call out YouTube. She called out YouTube for the show being canceled. And I couldn't believe that she did that. She says, taking no, literally taking no responsibility at all, that the show just wasn't good. Here's the crazy thing, and I'm not going to get too into it because I'm sure there's plenty of channels, plenty of people out there who talked about this, but this show was bad. Diversity existed in Star Wars before The Acolyte. But what about Kelly Marie Tran and John Boyega? Look, there are assholes out in the world, racist assholes in the world, and they will always make a whole to-do about any diversity, anything that happens in any project, whether it's Star Wars, it's James Bond, or Mission Impossible, or DC, or Marvel. It doesn't matter. If there's any sort of diversity going on in anything, there's going to be racist assholes who make a big deal out of it. Star Wars, because of how big it is, it does get amplified a little bit. But doing stuff like this, over there, doing stuff like this only amplifies and really, I mean, in a way, just empowers those people who make those racist remarks. Take ownership of your show. Take ownership of how bad it was. Realize that it wasn't good. It wasn't a good show. And believe it or not, if you would do that, you would be shocked at how many people would come out and say, you know what? We're impressed with how Amandla Stenberg's coming out, or whoever, whatever actor, actress, or filmmaker part of that show comes out and says, you know what? We dropped the ball. We dropped the ball. We disappointed the fans. We are sorry. If they would come out and say that, they would earn so much respect from the fans. But they're not. They're blaming the fans, and that's all they keep doing at Star Wars, is blaming the fans constantly. And they wonder why the fans keep turning on them. And that is a big problem. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about all this. Like I said, I didn't want to get too much into it because I know a lot of people's talked about this. It's been talked about for months and months. I did video after video during the whole show going on about this. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below.